Oh, hi. Yeah, I'm recording again. I'm Cat, Internet, YouTube, movie review, jokes. You get the idea. I'm in a bar. I have a hangover from all the Marvel movies. I have finally hit what I think is my limit. I won't learn my lesson. I will go see Guardians 3 when it comes out in a few months. That will probably be the last one I will actually give to flying Fanabadabas about. So, what broke me? That would be Ant-Man and the Wasp. Quantumania! That's a title. I need a drink. Mr. Deaky, take me away. Kool-Aid. I show him a cat. There we go. On the floor, where it belongs. So, Ant-Man 3. We needed 3 Ant-Man movies. Apparently, this feels like a cosmic joke has occurred that allowed this to happen. The movie's not even that bad. It's just there. I'm tired, honestly. I'm like, these characters, I'm like, mildly entertained. I go tee hee ha ha at some of the jokes, but I'm also just bored. I'm just kind of watching it to kill time, be in a theater, nice air conditioning, even though it's March. Yeah, it was warm like recently. It's fine. Had popcorn. The popcorn was not good, but it's popcorn, so even shitty popcorn is usually pretty good. Floor was sticky. It's a movie theater. Nobody was in there because I saw this like weeks after opening weekend, so nobody was there, which is how I prefer my movies, because I can yell at them during the screening and play with my phone and be generally a rude boy. But if you're the only one in the theater, you are the king of the Ant-Man movie watching experience. I'm stalling. So yeah, movie. Ant-Man's having a pretty good time after Endgame. Like, a lot of the Avengers are dead, or off-world, or just not coming back in various ways and mannerisms. And he decided, hey, the world's currently not ending. I need to make money. I'm going to cash in. Which, to be fair, considering the dude is an ex-con trying to rebuild his life and just save the world again in a big way this time, and had a rather critical part. Yeah, do that. Yeah, this is completely fair and justified. He makes a book sells good, everyone loves him. Half of them think he's Spider-Man, but that's okay, it's fine. He still makes money. And his kid, who was adorable in Ant-Man 2, is now an annoying teenager who I dislike. Who'da thunk? And she's giving him shit over, putting a roof over her head and providing, getting her ass out of, paying her bail, get her out of jail when she goes to do those eco-terrorist things, or, well, not eco-terrorist, just, this movie has a message that's not particularly subtle about, where, hey, bad stuff's happening over here. Bad stuff that's not happening over here, and like, you can't save the entire world. We've done this song and dance a couple different times, Marvel. I'm kind of not caring. And the actress playing Cassie Lane is not very good or interesting. She's just kind of there and gripey, in my opinion. Sorry. And everyone else is kind of there doing their thing. Like Scott Lang, Paul Rudd. He's fine. He's Paul Rudd. He's never... Paul Rudd is never a bad thing. There's not bad Paul Rudd. It's like a good even level of Paul Rudd. It seems to be a nice fellow. He's mildly entertaining. He's mildly amusing. It's a nice even keel with Paul Rudd. You got Michelle Pfeiffer, and her role in the plot is... I left out critical information. I could have told you all at any time, and I wait till things screw up horribly to bring it up. I'm good at this stuff. Superhero stuff. There's a reason I was stuck in another universe for years. You should have stayed there, lady. And you got Wasp. she's there, I guess. And you've got Hank Pym, and he is embraced becoming his own meme of ants constantly. Are there ants here? Ants everywhere. He is the ant person, man. Although he's not actually wearing a costume in this movie. You could have put all of them in costume. There's actually a good reason for them to be in all be dressed up. You could have sold more toys, made some people happy to see certain characters in their uniforms again, but you didn't do it. The actors may not have felt like getting dressed up in the costumes, but you have stuntmen for that, or CGI stuntmen if you really don't want to bother. Whatever. You hired Bill Murray to come in for a cameo. Okay. I guess that's another thing that's been occurring lately. Just, hey, you got a famous comedian. Hey, you want to be in Marvel for 15 minutes? Come on down, get a paycheck. He's Jeff Goldblum. He was doing his shtick and was actually in a good part of the movie. Bill Murray's here for 5 minutes and just being like Bill Murray. Okay, not even interesting at all. Just like kind of, well, I'm getting a paycheck. Pretty good one. Did it pass? Yes. I'm gone. Plot's happenings. Janet, Michelle Pfeiffer, leaves out critical information that results in, and when Cassie's like, I want to play with the quantum well, and she's like, you what? Maybe don't. We're being sucked into the quantum well. Poof. We're in Tricky Dick Land. And the movie gets way less interesting because we're only 15 minutes in. Great. So in Tricky Dink Land, it's all microbes and amoebas, and the art design is kind of cool. You can't really tell what half of it is because it's all like microscopic stuff. I bet if there's people in the audience who are very big on microbiology, they're having a hoot. But for the average person, this is kind of like, well, that's weird. I don't know what it is. Is it important? And they're trying to find a way home, and yada yada yada. Oh yeah, and Kang's here. So this would be the first one of these movies I would say where you had to. No, I take that back. So I take that back. Second of these movies where you had to have watched one of the Disney Plus TV series for it to fill in critical stuff. Not quite as bad as Doctor Strange 2 was with Wanda. You kind of needed to have watched WandaVision for Doctor Strange 2 to make a lick of sense in terms of why Wanda went crazy and evil all of a sudden. This one, you got Kang. Kang got his introduction in Loki Season 1. Spoiler, by the way. Kinda. Complicated time travel. Bullshit. But yeah, Kang's here. Kang is apparently going to be our big bad for the next several Avengers and Marvel movies, and I'm like, do we have to? Like, Kang's okay. You've got other characters, you got other big bads I would rather have. I know you're doing Fantastic Four. Can we have Doom early? Can we please have Doom? Give us Doom. Kang is low rent, less interesting Doctor Doom with more time travel. Give us Doctor Doom. Ooh, I'm stretching. Kang's here. He's fine. The acting, he's honestly the only one who's giving a crap for his acting in this one. Pretty much, he's trying. He's doing villain things. He's trying to be intimidating, which he doesn't have to try that hard, honestly, because the rest of the movie is just kind of doing goofy shit. And all he has to do is show up, threaten to kill people, and be competent. And you're already over the low bar. You're already well past it, which is fine. And that's basically the whole movie, is just build up to Kang. Kang shows up. He's fine. He's doing his Kang thing. And the rest of the characters show up, and we have a mini in-game to where you have a army of CGI fights another army of CGI, and they go smush. But it's just this time they're all very, very tiny instead of random weird aliens that Thanos brought with him on occasion. Now they're just finding tiny little micro people in Kang's tiny, tiny little army. They're so tiny. Ooh, excuse me. They're so tiny and so cute, itty bitty witty. Yes, I'm gonna do that to Conquerors. But yeah, army smashing together. It's like in game again, and This is when I was getting really just tired. I'm like, I can feel myself aging in this theater seat as I watch this CGI stuff in front of me. Oh boy. Kang tanks Ant-Man and the Wasp and a bunch of army people all at the same time, and he's fine. Like, that's kind of funny. You got Ant-Man grabs it, or Giant Man technically when he's big, grabs him and slams him into a wall, and Kang's like, and bzzz, with his magic Sati hands, which sometimes make people pop into nothing, other times just knock them over. Inconsistent, yes, kinda, yeah. Sometimes Kang can do force powers to you, and other times he's struggling not to get his shit pushed in by Giant Man. And then an army of ants just comes in, sweeps him off the set for a little while, so he can resolve a few things. And then we have our end fight, which is in the trailer, and it doesn't resolve very interestingly, and we're done. And the movie feels like there was another version of this thing, which was really nasty and mean, and probably had consequences and stakes, instead of just feeling like a weird, unexciting, like, filler. Like, this feels like filler, which is unpleasant as a movie. I don't like a filler. I didn't like filler plots in TV shows or books. I really don't like it in a movie. Like, no, I don't want filler. I'm sorry. No. Give me the fat stuff. Give me the stuff that will make me big and full of meat. Give me meat. Don't give me filler. I get enough cardboard as is. I'm a cat. I chew on boxes that show up in the mail. Go non. I get enough cardboard. I get enough filler. And then we have a teaser thing, which is just kind of like, I think it's meant to be like, oh no, what's going to happen here? This comes off as silly, like funny, but I don't think that was the intention. Because you got like other Kangs, and one's an Egyptian Kang, one's kind of a cyborg, the other one just has a bad haircut, and there's a stadium full of other Kangs who are just having a great ass time all being Kang, which I get it. I enjoy being a species of clones of myself all the time. Like, it's cool. I don't usually go in for your I'm not the star of a Marvel villain thing going on here. Like, I don't think the audience should be looking at a clone army and going, that one's wearing a funny hat. Whatever. It's here. It's not. This thing is like a C, honestly. Like, I am overselling it being bad, but it's not that interesting. And I struggle to remember what happened within less than a week, and I'm struggling to care. That's part I don't like anymore. It's like, I don't care. Doctor Strange 2, fine, fun. Sam Raimi stuff. That was amusing. What other Marvel stuff came out? Thor. Thor 4 was, meh. Black Panther 2. It was okay. That was a movie. This is just cardstock. Paper. Just shredded newspapers in a box. And a cat, I should like that, but no, this is just nothing. Guardians 3 is coming up in a couple of months. Hello. That's probably it for me. And I don't like what's happening in that trailer. Like, don't break my heart. Don't do that. Don't act like you're gonna kill Rocket. If you kill Rocket, I'm gonna be upset. We will be all upset. All of us furries will be very, very upset with you if you kill Rocket. This is a threat. But yeah, I don't know. It's here. If you're already invested, you've already saw this like 2 weeks ago. If you don't care, you're not caring now with Ant-Man 3. And at my point, I'm just kind of like, I'm bored. Whatever. What's DC doing? No. This looks like cream soda. It's not real. No, this is real. Nothing's real. Nothing.